Story time.
Okay.
Story time. Well, I feel weird just going straight into the story.
What's it about?
I was trying to sell my shoes on
The
Offer
Air,
Up.
the Air Maxes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I put them on there, and I had them on there for like $100.
Yeah. How much did you
And
originally buy them
$180.
for? Okay.
And so it was like $100. Fucking all day, people would hit me up, low ball. And then finally, this kid,
Why just sell them for $100?
just because they had no value. I thought they would have some value to them, but
What kind of shoes were they?
they were the Air Max 720s.
Oh, the all black joints.
The anthracite gray.
Yeah, those are fire.
Yeah, and
How much did you buy them for?
180, and yeah, they didn't hold value.
$200 for some Nikes?
Yeah, they were dope though. I bought them when they just came out. They're still going for $180.
Really?
Yeah.
Must not be that dope. You can't fucking
shit.
sell them.
There's no resale value.
How come you don't wear them?
I just never wore them. I wore them, I think, twice.
I remember. That's when you were going through your little hype
It was
beast
like-
days.
Yeah.
He was on what's that fucking app called? StockX?
I still go StockX just to check the price of shoes.
Bro, he was like, bro, I need to buy these shoes, bro, so I can fucking flip them. And
But I was working. Yeah, those are
like
the
those. Yeah, like those.
But at that time, I was working 2 jobs, so I had the money to spend on some extra
Bro, I just want to buy a whole
shoes.
bunch of shoes and just flip them.
I was seeing at that point in time, I was watching a bunch of videos on YouTube, and you see all these dudes, man, just making stupid money. And literally, that's all they had was a collection of shoes.
Very small percentage of people, dog.
That's true, but there's a very small percentage of people that do podcasts, very small percentage of people that do
Yeah, because
all that shit.
this is a hobby right now. This is not
Yeah.
motherfuckers trying to make money.
No, I know,
What did you
but
put on
no,
Facebook,
they didn't.
Facebook Marketplace?
No, I put on Offer Up.
Oh,
So
I never
put it-
used that before.
I'm trying to.
I've used it a few times. It's pretty good.
I know. I'm trying to make money too, dog. What you
But
doing?
no, anyway, this dude, he hit me up, and he was like, "I'll give you $100." I was like, "All right." The first dude, offered me $100. I was like, "All right, bet." And he's like, "I don't have a car."
What you doing on this website then, cuz?
He's
You
like,
buy shoes for you ain't got no car?
that's what I'm saying. He's like, "Well, can you drop them off to me?" I was like, all right. He lived in Pflugerville. He was like 15 minutes away.
Okay.
I was like, all right. Well, since $100, I'll drive to you.
Yeah.
So he gives me the address. I head over there, and then I pull up. It's this nice house. It's a really nice house, and I'm like,
That's the worst. That's the worst.
I don't know. I'm like,
Did you see a car in the driveway?
no, there was no car in the driveway.
Okay. Was it a
And,
young kid or what?
Yeah, from the pictures on Offer Up, it was a young kid,
Okay.
and so
Well, he's about to pull How to Catch a Predator on you, bro.
no, he was like 17.
Hi, Vince. You know who I am?
But I messaged him.
Why
I'm
do you
like,
have Air Maxes and Little Caesars pizza?
have some comic books, some juice.
Yeah. Bro, I just came to hang out with my buddy, man.
We got animal crackers, bro. All right.
And
What?
lube.
Anyway, no. I pull up. I message him, and I'm just like, "Hey, I'm here. I'm outside."
Yeah.
Wait like 10 minutes, no response, nothing. I'm like, "Man, what the fuck?" I'm like, well, I'm already here at his house. Like, let me just go knock on the door.
I see.
So I get out the truck. I knock on the door, and this guy answers the door, and he looks at me. He has this look like, "What the fuck? Like, who the fuck is this?" And I look at him like, "Who the fuck? Like, who the fuck are you?" And then he's like, "Are you here to buy shit online?" I was like, "No." I was like, "I'm selling some shoes." I was like, "Are you whatever the fuck his name was?" He's like, "No." He's like, "God damn it, this is like the fucking 3rd time this week." He's I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, what are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, but like there's this fucking kid. He's been sending everybody like our address and coming over here. And like just the other day, he had some lady come and pick up a tablet, this and that." I'm like, "Man, what the fuck?"
This kid's
Yeah.
Trapping.
I'm like, "Oh shit."
Trapping. Finesse.
So at this time, the kid, he messaged me back on the phone, and he's like, "All right, cool. I'll be there in like 5 minutes." I'm like, "All right, fuck." I was told him, I was like, "All right, well, I'm sorry for knocking on your door." I was like, he said he'll be here in 5 minutes, so I'll go wait for him in the truck. He's like, "Oh no, I'm gonna meet this kid, and I'm gonna tell him to stop fucking giving out my address, this and that." And the whole time I'm thinking like, fuck. Like, he's gonna bitch this dude out. I'm trying to sell him shoes. He ain't gonna want to fucking buy no shoes after he's getting bitched out.
Trying to sell some ugly ass shoes.
Man, so yeah, the kid, he finally shows up, And I'm like, all right, well, maybe if I walk up to him first and I beat him to it, you know, this guy will go away. So I start walking up to him. And then the guy's like, are you the one fucking keeps putting my address online and having people show up at my house? I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, here we go. He's like, well, I thought this was like nobody lived here, you know, this and that. He's like, I was just giving out the address. He goes, no, I live here. You came here the other day. My wife answered the door. She told you not to do this shit. I'm going to call the cops, you know, this and that. I'm like, fuck, man. Mm-hmm. And so he's like, stay here. And I'm like, all right, fuck. So he's walking inside. And I'm like, all right, well, let me try and make this sale while he's inside, you know, fuck this. And he turns around. He's like, matter of fact, don't sell him the shoes. Keep him here. I'm like, oh, God damn it, dude. Like, I'm trying to make $100. So finally he walks out. And then he has his wife with him. His wife comes out. And I think his wife was pretty cool. And I think she was kind of trying to, like, stick up for the dude because she was telling the husband, like, no, this isn't the same kid, you know, this and that. I'm like, all right, whatever. So that whole thing goes down. He's lecturing the fuck out of this dude, telling him, like, oh, first of all, you don't know who you're meeting online, selling this and that.
Oh, that.
Yeah, basically. And then, like, fuck. So they go inside. I pull the shoes out finally to the kid. I show them to him. And he's like, oh, bro, I thought those shoes were blue. I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck? I even put in the description there, the anthracite gray. He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, if they were blue, I would have bought them. Like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like, I came all the way out here, had to listen to you get bitched out, come to the wrong fucking address, and then you're going to say, oh, bro, I thought they were blue and I don't want them. And he's like, yeah. He's like, would you want to trade for a Gucci belt, though? I'm like, no, bitch. I want no fucking Gucci belt. I want $100.
You're probably like the fifth person he's done that to.
Probably.
That's trash.
Yeah, this dude was, I don't know
That's
what the
super
fuck his deal was. But, yeah, so, you know, basically he was just like, all right, bro, like, you know, if you change your mind, let me know. It's like, I'm not letting him go. You know, I'm not trading. And he just fucking walked off, and that was it.
You walked there?
Yeah, he walked there from, like, he lived in that neighborhood, but that wasn't his house. That's why he was giving out that address. So I don't know.
What a bum.
Yeah, I don't know why he was doing that.
Kid, if you ever watch this fucking video or listen to this fucking podcast, if I see you in the street, I'm handing out a fade.
Well, it was crazy because if you look on his profile,
Yeah.
on all the shit that he's selling, you know, he had like 3 broken tablets, fucking 2 phones, cracked screen, like
That's
PS.
trash.
So you
That's
know,
so
all
bad.
that shit definitely was
Stolen.
not his. So he was sending it to somebody else's address to meet people and do shit like that. So
That's so trash.
yeah, so that I was like, man, what the fuck?
So
But-
bad, dog.
So I think after that, I definitely am not selling on OfferUp no more, especially no kids.
That's wild. That's a great story, though.
But I did end up selling the shoes though,
How much?
same price.
Oh, you got
$100,
100
yeah.
out of it. Okay.
Yeah,
That's cool.
so it's not too bad.
Easy peasy. Let me squeeze. Easy peasy. Let
Yeah,
me squeeze.
I had a
deep.
dude. He messaged me and he was like, "I'll give you $50." I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Fuck out of here!" And he was like, "Bro, you're trying to sell shoes that are used for fucking more than half the price that they're fucking going for brand new." He's like, "I'll give you $50 and that's my last offer." I'm like, well, I guess he ain't getting shoes then, bitch. go pay $180 then. Like,
Stop.
You're a hater, fool.
Stop it.
You're a hater. Damn.
What's his name?
No,
his
don't
name?
say that.
I don't know if I could look it up. But I don't remember his name. It was something. I think it was like or some shit. That was his name.
The 17-year-old kid?
Yeah, he's a 17-year-old kid.
Damn. What's
I think it was something
You're
like that.
fucking trash, mate. You're fucking garbage.
It's just weird. I can